Okay, so our problem is a cannon is fired with a muzzle velocity of 150 meters a second at an angle of elevation at 45 degrees. What is the maximum height the projectile reaches? So we're going to be using two different equations for this. Our distance update, which is going to be distance times velocity times time equals 1/2 times acceleration times time squared. So, and also we're going to use the basic formula for acceleration, which is v2 minus v1 over delta t, which is actually, we have to change that up a little bit to get t. But the first thing we need to do is go ahead and input our variables. You see here, initial velocity, theta, we have to write that a little bit different. The gravity, right here, and then v0, which is the velocity at the maximum height. So here, we're getting the vertical velocity at the point of h right here. So we're multiplying v1 times sine of 45 degrees, even though that just says right there. We're going to hit print v2, and it comes up with 106.066 or 0.01, whichever you want to do it. They're going to use those numbers. And from there, we still need time, remember, in our original formula. So we're going to rearrange that initial to equal time equals v0 minus v2 divided by acceleration, print t, which turns around and gives us 10.8231 seconds until it gets there. So now we have everything we need for our original formula. So h, in this case, is going to be the maximum height, v2 times the time, plus 1/2, 0.5 in this case, acceleration times time squared. We're going to print h, and it's going to give us 573 times 9.8, we'll just call that 574, at its maximum height. Now, you can rearrange this as much as you want to different velocities. Let's say if you're artillery, so to speak, you can rearrange this to 140 as the initial velocity because you didn't put as much of a charge behind it. And let's change our angle, and then acceleration will still be the same, and then you'll have to rearrange a couple things here, but still, it'll still be the same. It'll still work for everything that you use it for.